Namaskar to all of you. I am Dr. Pallavi Jain from School of Computing Science and Engineering of Galgotias University. In this series of lectures, my today's topic is graphics monitors and workstations, and after that we will study about input devices for our graphics, computer graphics. The course prerequisites are the knowledge of mathematics and the fundamental knowledge of computer. Because in computer graphics, we study the various types of algorithms. For that purpose, we require the knowledge of mathematics and fundamental knowledge of computer and C programming language at least. Now, in the series of overview of graphics system, we have studied about graphics introduction, video display devices, our raster scan system, random scan systems. Now the turn comes for graphics monitors and workstations. Now, what about graphic monitors? In previous lecture, we have studied about display devices or display technologies, and after that, hard copy technologies. Hard copy technologies may we have studied about printers and plotters, but not the monitors because the monitor is a output device. So the name itself giving some idea that monitor which is capable of displaying anything, displaying graphics, displaying image, displaying text. So most graphics monitors today operate as raster scan displays. We have discussed about raster scan also, in which various scanning line was there from top to bottom. Okay. So monitors which are capable of showing and supporting graphics mode along with the text mode. ग्राफिक्स मोड के साथ साथ हम टेक्स्ट मोड भी सपोर्ट करता है मॉनिटर. A high definition graphics monitor used in applications such as air traffic control, medical imaging, and CAD. We have studied about CAD in our last lecture. So, computer aided design, uh, our the most suitable device for that is a plotter, which we have studied in the um, which we have studied in our lecture of hard copy technology. Okay. Now graphics monitors. In this series, graphics monitor जैसे हम पढ़ते ही आ रहे हैं, who can display pictures on its screen. Of course, it acts like an output device. So the monitors will support the following graphic applications are said to be graphic monitors. Those monitors which support the graphical or graphics applications are said to be known as graphic monitors. The graphic applications include animation softwares, CAD softwares, drawing programs such as like Corel Draw, Photoshop, Adobe, Paint application programs, presentation graphics software, desktop publishing also. Now in this series our subtopic is workstation. What is known as workstation? Workstation is just like a computer or a node through which every client or every user can work within their own place, from their own place. So workstation is also a computer which varies generally with other general computers. A workstation is a special computer designed for technical or scientific applications. This is specifically designed for technical or scientific applications, intended primarily to be used by a person at a time. They are commonly connected to a LAN, that is local area network, and run multi-user operating systems. We can connect the workstation through the LAN system and can run multi-user operating system. Workstations were optimized for the visualization and manipulation of different types of complex data such as 3D mechanical design, engineering simulation, animation, and rendering of images. 3D mechanical design means, for example, if we take the example of constructing an automobile, constructing and building design, engineering simulation, yani artificialness, some model. So in these techniques, workstations were optimized for the visualization and manipulation of these type of complex data. Because these workstations need good operating power of computer, they must be able to support high power, that is, it must sustain good graphic capabilities. Now, according to the figure involved here, these kind of computers comes with the following specifications. These kind of computers or workstations. Uh, okay, unlike normal general computers, they consist of minimum 64 megabytes of RAM and a high processor, very high good resolution graphics screen, high and large screen, GUI, mass storage disk capability, device like disk drive, built-in network support, and many factors. So various high quality factors are there for operating on workstations. Now, in the series, our new topic is input devices. After graphics monitors and workstations, we will study about input devices. Input devices are the peripherals to do the basic operation of our computer. The input devices are the hardware that is used to transfers input to the computer. यानी जो हम अपने इनपुट देते हैं, जो जो भी हम अपना डेटा फीड करते हैं थ्रू input devices like keyboard, mouse, joystick, etc. So the data can be in the form of text, graphics, sound, and image. Output device display data from output device क्या करता है, वो डिस्प्ले करता है डेटा फ्रॉम द मेमोरी ऑफ द कंप्यूटर. द डेटा विच इज सेव्ड इन द मेमोरी वो आप तक पहुंचाता है क्या, कौन, डिस्प्ले डिवाइस. आउटपुट कैन बी टेक्स्ट, न्यूमेरिक, डेटा लाइन, पॉलीगन, एटसेट्रा. These input devices include keyboards, mouse, trackball, joystick, light pen, digitizer, touch panel, voice recognition, image scanner, etc. So we will study these input devices one by one. So now first of all we will study about keyboard. The most commonly used input device is a keyboard. The data is entered by pressing the set of keys. All keys are labeled. We all must work through the keyboard. So we all should know about our keyboard. A keyboard with 101 keys is called a QWERTY keyboard. The basic type of keyboard. The keyboard has alphabetic as well as numeric keys. So the keys are known as alphanumeric because our keyboard has both the type of keys, alphabetic A to Z as well as numeric keys, so 0 to 9. So our keyboard is known as alphanumeric keys. Alphanumeric keyboards are used in CAD, computer aided designing also. Keyboards are available with special features, line screen coordinates entry, menu selection or graphics function, etc. Special purpose keyboards are also available having buttons, dials, switches. Okay. Now the second device is mouse. Mouse, we generally use this mouse pointing device. This is a pointing device and used to position the pointer on the screen. It is a small palm size box. There are 2 or 3 depression switches on the top. Left on the one is for left click, right is for right click, and in the middle scroll a small scroller is there to scroll our menus or windows. Now trackball is just like a mouse. It is also a pointing device. It is similar to a mouse. This is mainly used in notebook or laptop computer instead of a mouse. This is a ball which is half inserted, and by changing figures on the ball the pointer can be moved. This is the basic technology behind it. Now the joystick uh, basically it is an input device. It is used for playing games. So a joystick is a pointing device which is used to change cursor position on a monitor screen. Joystick is a stick having a spherical ball as it lower and upper ends as shown in figure. The lower spherical ball moves in a socket. The joysticks can be changed in ऑल 4 डायरेक्शंस, किसी भी डायरेक्शन में आप चेंज कर सकते हो, नाउ नॉर्थ, वेस्ट, साउथ एंड ईस्ट. The function of a joystick is similar to that of the mouse. It is mainly used in computer designing and playing computer games. Now the light pen. Light pen is just similar to our pen, the functioning of our pen, but the basic difference, it is a pointing device which is used to select a displayed menu item or draw pictures on the monitor screen. So we can it is used to select a displayed menu, यानी हम लाइट पेन के थ्रू ऑन द डायरेक्ट हम स्क्रीन पर ही पिन पॉइंट कर सकते हैं और ड्रॉ पिक्चर्स ऑन द मॉनिटर स्क्रीन. It consists of a photocell and an optical system placed in a small tube. This is the construction of it. When its tip is moved over the monitor screen and pen button is pressed, its photocell sensing element detects the screen location where you are writing and sends the corresponding signals to the CPU. Light pen can be used as input coordinate positions by providing necessary arrangement also. Now the digitizer in nowadays it is very common device to take class or to draw images or to write anything. It is an operator input device which contains a large smooth board just like our copy, our register, and an electronic tracking device which can be changed over the surface to follow existing line. The electronic tracking device contains a switch for the user to record the desired X and Y coordinate positions. These coordinates can be entered into the computer memory or stored or an offline storage medium such as magnetic tape. जैसे जैसे आप इसमें मूवमेंट करते जाओगे वैसे वैसे कोऑर्डिनेट्स के जो पोजीशंस हैं वो स्टोर होती जाएंगी मेमोरी में और उसी तरह से आपका ये इसमें ड्रॉ होती रहेगी इमेज. It is costly. It provides the capability of interactive graphics, suitable for applications which require high resolution graphics. This is a most commonly used device nowadays. Now, voice system, voice recognition. Voice recognition played a very important role in graphics because the voice recognition is one of the newest and most complex input techniques used to interact with the computer. जो हम जैसे हमने गूगल को कुछ बोला कि भाई गूगल टेल मी द मीनिंग ऑफ जॉयस्टिक. So just we don't have the requirement to write this one. Just we just speak and then Google will answer. So voice recognition is one of the newest and most complex input techniques used to interact with the computer. The user inputs data. वो हमारे कैसे लेगा input data by speaking into a microphone. The simplest form of voice recognition is a one-word command spoken by a person. Each command is isolated with pauses between the words. जब जैसे हम वर्ड्स बोलते जाएंगे वैसे हम पॉज करते जाएंगे, है ना. तो वो ये ले लेगा कि एक वर्ड के बाद एक पॉज है तो वो दूसरा वर्ड है नेक्स्ट. This system is used in some graphics workstations as input devices to accept voice commands. The voice system input can be used to initiate graphics operations or to enter data. These systems operate by matching an input against a predefined dictionary of words or phrases. जो हमारी डिक्शनरी में जो उस सॉफ्टवेयर के डिक्शनरी में ऑलरेडी इनबिल्ट सब इनपुट्स हैं, वर्ड्स हैं, phrases हैं, the software will match from that which we are speaking and then give our result. Now, image scanner. Image scanner or normal scanner. Scanner is an input device to scan our hard copy documents to make it soft copy. Okay, to store it in the computer. It is an input device. The data or text is written on paper. इसका क्या प्रोसेस है, जो हमारे पास हार्ड कॉपी है या टेक्स्ट है जो पेपर पे लिखा हुआ है, that paper is fed it into the scanner. The paper written information is converted into electronic format. This format is stored in the computer. The input documents can contain text, handwritten material, picture, image, graphics, etc. By storing the document in a computer, document became safe for longer period of time. भाई इसका ये फायदा है कि जैसे हमारे पास हार्ड कॉपी है वो मिसप्लेस भी हो सकती है, बट इफ वी हैव soft copy, yeah, scanned image, then that will store in our computer, in our pen drive, in our phone, anywhere we can store. So the document will be permanently stored for the future, and we can change the document when we need, and if we require, we can take printout from there. Scanning can be of black and white or colored picture on stored picture, uh, or anything you require. These are the references for your future reference for the problems of computer graphics or the concepts of. Thanks a lot. This is about my lecture of in graphics monitors and workstations, and about the input devices.